Industrial operations are evolving, but so are the risks. Introducing Secure OT Solution Suite, end-to-end industrial cybersecurity from Rockwell Automation. Combining an OT-specific software platform with professional and managed security services. Built for OT complexity, designed by a manufacturer, for manufacturers and industrial companies. One platform, one partner, one powerful solution suite. From building your roadmap and establishing a defensible architecture, to implementing security controls and managing real-time threats, we meet you where you are and scale with your journey. Secure OT. Resilient operations start here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live stream. I'm Juliana Ackerblum from the social media team here at Rockwell Automation, and today we are going to be discussing the exciting evolution of Rockwell Automation's industrial cybersecurity offering into our new secure OT solution suite. We'll also be sharing how our capabilities have grown to meet the challenges that our customers face every day. But before we get started, I've got a question for our viewers. How have you seen the cybersecurity landscape change in your industrial operations over the past few years? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, feel free to jump into the comments with any questions you have, and we will get you those answers shortly after today's live stream. All right, let's get started. Here to give you the inside scoop on Rockwell's latest cybersecurity offerings is Vicky Bruce, Global Capabilities Manager, Industrial Cybersecurity Services at Rockwell, and Maria Els, Senior Global Product Manager, Industrial Cybersecurity Services at Rockwell. Welcome, Vicky and Maria. Thank you both for joining me.
Of course, so happy to be here. Excited to talk to you today a little bit about what we have going on.
Yeah, thank you. Looking forward to a great conversation.
Great. Well, I can feel the enthusiasm for the both of you already. So, Vicky, let's start with you. Rockwell Automation has been deeply integrated in industrial operations for decades. How has our cybersecurity offering evolved to meet the growing complexity you're witnessing firsthand in OT environments?
Yeah, great question. Thank you. So what we see is that cybersecurity itself is increasing in complexity due to what you had mentioned. So as we have this interconnected world, cybersecurity is becoming even more tightly intertwined with smart manufacturing priorities. So earlier this year, we did our State of Smart Manufacturing report where we talked a little bit about this too. So this may sound familiar if you were here when we discussed that. So what we have done on the cybersecurity side is that we have evolved our standalone services into something that is more of an end-to-end program. So services, some of our classics ones that we've had, like network assessments and deployments of intrusion detection systems, all of that still exists, but we really wanted to have a unified approach and an end-to-end solution suite that includes even more. So we have our OT NOC, OT SOC services that were also purpose-built for industry needs. And it's very important, for everyone to understand that all of this is part of a holistic OT cyber program. And those programs are really put in place for visibility and resilience. So through our new services and our new solution suite, we're able to provide that holistic OT cyber program to companies.
Yeah, those are some great points, Vicky. I mean, the world of cybersecurity is evolving fast, and it's great to hear that we have solutions to meet our customers' needs wherever they are in their journey. So can you share a little bit more about what this evolution means for our customers, and what will they experience differently with Secure OT?
Yeah, definitely. So some of the things that will be experienced a little bit differently are around the structure. We're modularizing some of our offerings, but we want to improve the overall consistency too. So for companies today who we are working with, either on the infrastructure side or the cybersecurity side, through a blend of like one-time services or ongoing contracts, we're bringing consistency to all of this. So we want it to be very clear how all of this comes together underneath that Secure OT brand instead of feeling like independent offerings. So if that's something that you're out there and you have felt, noted, we have heard that feedback, and that's part of what we're doing here. But there's some things that will be staying the same. So we have hundreds of OT cybersecurity experts at Rockwell. Those are the folks who are working day in and day out to deliver our services, same trusted experts, and now they're just part of a more connected experience that really supports our customers as they're going through their entire OT security journey.
Yeah, thanks for breaking this down. I think this will really help our customers tremendously, especially knowing that they are supported at any and every stage of their OT security journey. So, how does this position Rockwell Automation in the future of OT cybersecurity?
Yeah, so when we look at the future of OT cybersecurity, what we've done is really build this foundation that should be future ready. And that foundation is built on visibility and having a proactive approach. So it's really about decreasing the attack surface. In the past, we've had a lot of, I'll say, approaches to being reactive if there is a threat that occurs, if we have to do a respond mechanism. But with this visibility and this proactive approach, it's a little bit different. And that foundation is part of a bigger cyber program, which that really should span the entire attack continuum. So what can be done before an attack? That's where we see these proactive services. What can be done during an attack? That includes our managed detection and response offering. And then afterwards, we have incident response and recovery plans in place too. So a lot of this is leveraging our secure OT platform and then other managed services around it. And just a note about Rockwell and cybersecurity too is that OT cyber is woven into the fabric of our company in general. We are a manufacturer ourselves. So when we think of OT cyber, it's our own manufacturing lines, our own supply chain, going all the way through the products we make and then those services we deliver. So this really helps us support companies who are going through a digital transformation, starting to enable smart manufacturing, gain their priorities in place so that we can really help them scale, whether it is through size, but also through increasing cyber maturity too. So we'll have continuous improvements that we can make along the way.
This is great. Thanks, Vicky. And I know you mentioned how this evolution helps customers get more from their cybersecurity investments. And that leads us into our next few questions on how this transformation comes to life through our capabilities. Thanks so much, Vicky, for chatting. Now, if you're just tuning in, we just heard from Vicky Bruce about how Rockwell Automation is evolving to meet the needs of industrial organizations facing an increasingly complex risk landscape. Now that we just heard about the why, let's talk about how and really dig into the secure OT cybersecurity capabilities. Maria, can you walk us through how Rockwell Automation's cybersecurity capabilities now fit together under this unified solution suite?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really important to understand how they'll work together and how they can help our customers. But at the core of this, at the center, really is our secure OT platform, which is really going to help customers be proactive about understanding their risk and how to manage their vulnerabilities. But more than that, we've got a real in-depth breadth of services that start right from the very beginning with our strategic advisory service. So how we can help our customers understand where they are today, what risks do they have, what do they need to do, what steps do they need to make, and how to build that roadmap that's going to help them achieve their goals and objectives. We can also start with them with building their foundation. When we talk about smart manufacturing and the need to connect infrastructure to get the most out of their assets, we need a good, strong foundation with their industrial network and infrastructure. And then as well, knowing what you have, is going to help you and know how to protect that. So asset inventory, again, is a core part of our offerings and how you manage those assets to maintain and keep them secure. And then when we move through that attack continuum, we think about our managed detection and response services. So really helping our customers maximize their investment in their tools that they're purchasing and they're buying from us, how they manage those alerts, how they respond to them, and when or if they are attacked, and we do say when as opposed to if nowadays, how do they respond to that? And having a good response strategy in place is really critical for our customers and helping them be resilient and get back up and running in the shortest period of time.
Those are some great points, Maria. It's clear that having this fit under one umbrella is going to benefit our customers tremendously. Now, can you share a little bit about what makes Secure OT different from others in the market?
Yeah, this is a really good point. And Vicky touched on it earlier around us being a manufacturer ourselves. but we've been in the OT space for 100+ years, and this is what we do. It's our bread and butter, so to speak. So we understand the complexity of cyber for OT. We understand the need for availability, and how our customers need to maintain the operations and make their product. What is making them their money? So that's a fundamental part of this. We've come from OT. We are born and bred in this space. Something as well that's really important is that vendor neutral approach. So irrespective of whether it's a customer that is full of Rockwell product and software, we can still support them if they're not, because we are able to work with that vendor neutral approach and are really flexible around that. We have a lot of domain experts as well, not just from cyber, but from industry as well. So understanding the nuances of a particular industry is really important. And then how regulation plays a part in that as well. So we're able to tailor the programs that we offer to our customers and how we can manage them by industry regulation and obviously securing their OT and their manufacturing environments.
Those are some great points to really capitalize on, and shows how this positions us from others and how easily adaptable our secure OT solution will be. So I know that we're just scratching the surface of the secure OT solution. So can you share with our viewers how they can learn more?
Yeah, please take advantage of the information we publish on our website and our Secure OT Hub that will be published and available. Plus, we have many resources from blog posts, different webinars that we have. We have our own cybersecurity showcase as well on LinkedIn that our customers can reach out and look at and see what's going on as well. So there is loads of resources, lots of stuff to help and showcase what we're doing with our Secure OT solution suite going forwards.
Fantastic. Well, Vicky and Maria, thank you both so much for coming on and chatting. And thank you to everyone who tuned in and shared your thoughts in the comments. To learn more about what we discussed today, visit rockwellautomation.com/secureot or click the link in this post and it will take you right there. See you next time.